Hi, I'm Leland D'Amico. I'm with Boston Green Realty, and we're here today at 18 Lincoln Street in Andover, Mass. A year ago, these clients looking to do their first green home. So it took about 7 months to construct this house, and it's a full ICF home, which means it's all concrete. And some of these features are definitely state-of-the-art and cutting edge. We're going to take a look at some of these today. So come on, let's go check it out.
Both my wife and I work in environmental consulting firms, and a big part of what we do in our work is we go to our clients and we help them work out ways to be more energy efficient. We reached the point where we wanted to move from the place that we were living at, which was this old, 100-plus-year-old house. And we said, well, we should like to apply that to our personal life.
We needed to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. There's only so much you can do driving a Prius. We were ready to take it one step further.
We wanted to focus on something green, so we contacted Boston Green Realty.
Hi, this is Leland. We got the call, and we quickly set up a meeting. Great, on the way.
Leland came over and talked about what kind of things were important to us, what size house we were looking for, what kind of budget we were interested in, and what parts of town we were interested in. He knew we were going to be building something new, so he connected us with a couple different green builders and got them engaged early in the process, because as we were looking at different sites, he actually had the builder come with us so that he could look at the site with us and evaluate it for its ability to be transformed into something green, its potential for getting good solar energy.
See, that's a trade-off with the solar house. Although you get the solar gain during the day. When Alan and Carissa were looking for a lot to build on, the first thing we looked for was we were actually trying to find an existing house in poor condition, something ready to be knocked down or recycled. For the simple matter of, if we're building an eco-friendly house, it doesn't make sense to go into a virgin piece of land and cut all the trees on it. This parcel had everything. It used to have a house on it years back. The second thing is we had a completely unobstructed southern exposure. We then angled the house at the optimum solar condition, which brought us to 90 degrees towards solar noon. And we also angled the pitch of the roof to the optimum position to hold the solar panels on.
So there's 24 panels that are providing our electricity on the left, and then on the right there's 2 large panels that are providing the hot water.
So we optimized our efficiency just by our site layout, and it didn't cost anything to do that, and they'll benefit for the life of the house because of that.
So the single biggest green feature that we incorporated into the house was the construction of it using this insulated concrete form, or ICF. It's basically a construction material that starts 4 feet below the foundation and goes all the way up to the roof. It's made up of 2 layers of high-density foam, and here in between we poured 6 inches of concrete. These are providing the insulation, and then the concrete in the middle is providing a thermal mass, so that it takes a long time for the temperature to change. The house itself has 24 solar panels on the roof that are providing our electricity. Basically, the panels providing electricity go through this inverter, and it converts it and feeds it right into the grid. So we're not actually using the energy that we're generating. The arrangement is that the utility is required to buy the electricity that we're generating, and we didn't pay a single bill through the summer.
While we're on utilities, these 2 lines here are circulating heated glycol from the solar panels on the roof, which in turn heat the water in the storage tank, giving them hot water. This system actually will hold enough hot water during the day that their evening showers were generated from the day before sunshine. Over here, we've gone to a 96% efficiency furnace. At 25,000 BTUs, there's no issues heating this house. All the ductwork is sealed and insulated, so as it travels through the walls, there's no way for any dust or any contaminants to infiltrate. So it's not only a more efficient system, it's a healthier system. The entire basement is insulated all the way down to 4 feet below this floor. Because of that, there's absolutely no moisture, no dehumidification needed. At any time of the year, the basement is warm and dry without any mechanical heating system. There are no bearing walls in this house. The entire house is clear spanned with I-joists, and I-joists are a great green building product. They're made from scrap fibers, and they're anchored into the concrete, as you can see up there. So they're extremely rigid. There's no bounce in any of these floors. It is not only a lot stronger than conventional plywood, it's also waterproof.
That's basically an energy monitor. It's monitoring the air conditioning, the kitchen, and then I've got another one just set up for the entire house. So we're able to kind of look at real time at how much electricity is being used. So another feature we incorporated into the house was energy efficient lighting, designed to last longer than compact fluorescents. They're supposed to go for 55,000 hours, and they only use 10 watts for each of these bulbs. So we've got them scattered throughout the entire house.
We balance the amount of sunlight and the amount of passive solar energy in the wintertime to actually warm these floors and counters. As you can see, this window is 3 times the width of the kitchen sink. We also masked our windows together, and by combining these 3 windows into one unit, it actually concentrates and it carries more light across the room. There isn't a room in this house that you need to turn the light on until the sun goes down. What we did here is a biomass burning stove. It burns wood pellets, corn pellets. There's a multitude of fuels that can be used, all renewable. The house is so efficient that just this little bit of energy heats up the entire first floor, and it actually carries up the staircase and heats the second floor. What we've also done is all of these stones were collected on site. So this entire mantle will absorb the heat of the stove while it's operating and will continue to radiate heat even after the stove is turned off. Something else that we designed on these homes, we have a series of points around the yard like this where we're collecting the rainwater as it falls and allowing it to naturally infiltrate back into the earth. These little items are called rain gardens, and these actually act like kidneys. The plants that grow in these will absorb any extra nitrogen or any organic runoff from the lot, and then the water itself will infiltrate back into the earth rather than shed into the street and overload an already inefficient drain system.
I want Boston Green Realty to succeed because I feel like they are the realty company of the future. It's where everybody needs to be having their mindset when they're thinking about buying or selling a house.
So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I know I did. And I hope you learned something about some of the green features that go into a green home. Next week, I hope you guys are going to be back around again. We're going to look at a house that's in the process of being built, full ICF house, just like this one over here today. And it's going to be great. Hope to see you again. Thanks.